Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Islamic Stories for Kids. Today's story is called How Much Does Allah Love Me? Written by Hiba Zubair Haider, illustrated by Atina Hassan. Maimuna was a curious little girl who often thought about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. She was thinking about him now as she gazed out into the hazy, indigo-colored evening sky, listening to the pitter-patter of raindrops against her window pane. She thought about all the magnificent things she learned about Allah in her Sunday school. She thought about all the animals he created, big, small, fast, and slow. She thought about the vast number of stars in the sky that looked like sparkling diamonds. She thought about all the different types of trees, fruit trees, flowering trees, and trees that provide shade in the hot summer days. She thought about her family, her mama, her baba, and her brother and sister, and how much love she had in her heart for them. But the one thing that Maimuna thought about the most was the love she had for Allah in the deepest part of her heart. She wondered, how much does Allah love me? And with that thought, Maimuna rushed to the only person she knew would be able to give her an answer. "Mama, Mama!" Maimuna cried out, running to her mother's study. "Yes, Habibti, are you all right?" Maimuna's mother was just finishing her daily Quran reading. "Mama, I have a very important question for you that needs to be answered right away," Maimuna said urgently. "Well, then I hope I have an answer for this very important question, Insha'Allah," her mother said with a smile. "You know I love Allah very much, but what I don't know is exactly how much does Allah love me?" Maimuna was so eager to hear the answer, she hopped onto her mother's lap before her mother could even utter a word. Her mother laughed as she scooped little Maimuna into her arms and said, "Well, now that is a very good and a very important question that needs answering right away, Maimuna. Allah loves you so very much, my dear. He loves you more than the billion of stars in the clear night sky. Allah loves you more than the trillions of fish in all the oceans. Allah loves you more than the number of raindrops that fall down from the sky in a storm. Allah loves you more than the billions of people in the entire world. Allah loves you more than the grains of sand on our favorite beach. Allah loves you more than the blades of grass in the meadow we have our picnics in. And do you know how much Mama loves you, my dear sweet Maimuna?" her mother asked her as she squeezed her tenderly. Maimuna closed her eyes and hugged her mother tightly as she said, "More than the stars in the sky, the fish in the ocean, the raindrops that fall down from the sky, all the people in the world, the grains of sand on the beach, and the blades of grass in the meadow." Maimuna's mother looked lovingly at her daughter and nodded her head. "Yes, Habibti, so much more than that, and the entire universe and what's in it. But even my love could not measure up to Allah's love for He loves you more than that. Maimuna beamed with excitement and more love for Allah than she had ever felt before. How great is Allah to love me this much, Maimuna thought as she raced back to her room. She pondered over all the vast creation her mother had mentioned. She thought of how much she loved her mama and how much mama loved her. It was a love bigger than the whole wide world. But the biggest love of all was the love Maimuna felt for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And even bigger than that was Allah's love for little Maimuna. For however big or however much Maimuna thought something was, she knew that Allah loved her more than that. The end. Thanks for listening, little ones. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more Islamic stories for kids. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.